Right, let's take a look at more of the vocabulary from HSK 3. I believe we have done HSK 3 A's, all the A's from HSK 3 vocabulary list, and a bit of a B. Now let's continue with the B's. The business, the B's. So we'll share a screen so everybody's on the same page. The first one is called 北方. Bei is one direction. One direction. Don't see them anymore. But there are other directions, of course. There are, let's see, 东南 or 东西南北, right? And then east, west, south, and north. Then you have a middle. Then you have a set of mahjong tiles. 中 is the middle, of course. 东西南北中. That's the directions. 方 is quite an interesting word, character. It means, it's a few meanings. Usually it means square, right? Or direction. 方 like 方向, okay? The direction towards means the direction. Now you would ask, what is the relationship? What is the connection between a direction and a square? No? Think of a square. 4 directions, right? Up, down, left, right. Yeah, that's... And in the ancient times, we have a saying, usually, saying that the 天圆, a 地方, quite deep one. 天圆, sky is round, and the floor or the ground is square. So we have 4 directions. We're standing in the middle, and we call that the Middle Kingdom, 中国. Okay, I think I've explained that pretty clearly. Now, so continue with the next one. 被, another very interesting Chinese character. First of all, 被 can be used in noun, a word, say 被子. It's a thing, it's a duvet or a quilt, right? 我用被子, 我睡觉盖被子. However, another usage, I wouldn't say meaning, the usage of this Chinese character is more widely used in Chinese language because it creates a structure called passive voice. And you might ask, what is a passive voice? A passive voice is a voice or is a structure that indicating some action has been conducted, or usually in a form of be plus present perfect tense. And you probably ask me, what is a present perfect tense? Then I will have to tell you to go and learn some English grammar then. It's present perfect tense is the one that after have, in a sense, like I have eaten, right? I have beaten the score. I have done the job. So when you put a be verb before that, I am eaten, means you are being, the verb is being conducted on you. Or I am killed, okay? I am listened, I am whatever, okay? So that is a passive voice. If you think about it, the connection, 被 is a quilt, duvet on yourself, and the action is also on yourself in a way. Quite interesting connection, isn't it? Quite poetic, in my opinion. 鼻子, that's 鼻子. 大鼻子 or 小鼻. Sorry. Some Chinese people would focus on some Westerners' nose. Oh, that is pretty big nose. In the way to praise or to appreciate. I think Des Bishop has another bit about 大鼻子 big nose. Wow, look at that nose, it's so big, which is a good thing in China. Usually, a big nose is a good thing, but I understand it's the opposite. Usually, in the Western countries. Anyway, so we have a bit of a see. When we talk about Chinese, we always have a bit of a 比较. 比 is the structure, comparison structure, right? A, 比 B, adjective. 我比你高, I'm taller than you. 较 is sort of a computation. Like, so compare the computation, we have a new word that is to compare. So 我们比较, let's compare. Okay? 我们比较一下中国和美国，中美比较，对吧？中国美国中美比较 the comparison of China and America. Or we can use be in another word, which is 比赛. 赛 is also computation. It's more actual or more fierce, more exciting competition, I guess, than 较 is more of a comparison than a competition. So anyway, 比赛 is a computation. 篮球比赛，足球比赛，对吧？Or you say 打一场比赛. Let's hit a computation means let's have a computation. Or you can use it as a verb. 我们比赛说汉语, you will lose. All right. Anyway, next one is 笔记本。笔 pen, 记 taking a note, right? Noting. 本 is a copy, so it means a copybook or notebook, and usually it's 电脑笔记本电脑 that is to be, I believe that's directly translation from the English, a notebook. No, wait. No, it's not, is it? In English, it's called laptop. It's actually more poetic. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I was thinking about talking about that. In English, you call it a laptop, and in Chinese, you call it a notebook, because a laptop looks like a notebook. It's thin, it's small, right? So you can write things on it, and then some brands call their laptops notebooks. I believe. Anyway, I don't know the origin of this word, but I like laptop. I think it's definitely more poetic and more descriptive in a way to describe a laptop computer. Or a 笔记本 or a 笔记本电脑。必须 B, sort of a must. 须 beard. Yeah, actually 须 can mean beard. Those look like a bit of a beard. And also 须 means you have to. Now that is a hard question. What is the connection between beard and you must grow a beard? I don't know. Okay, all right. I don't know everything, I guess. 变化 change and change. 化 is also change. 化 is more of a chemical change. 变 is more of a magical change, I think, in a way. If you look at that, does it like look a face like a Beijing opera face? 变 change face. Have you seen one of those face changing Beijing opera performances? Quite amazing. The guy is just like whoa, changes another face. We call it 变脸 change face. And 变脸 has another meaning, which means you have changed your face. You have change your temper. You change the person. You have destroyed. You have changed the way you behave. Like if I 变脸, that means I might become angry right now, or annoyed. Okay, I'm smiling. Everything's good, but then you're not listening to me. You're just playing with your 笔记本电脑. My students sometimes they do that in my class. I'm not like change face, becoming very strict teacher, stern. Get out of my classroom. So that's 变脸. 别人别 others, 人 person, so 别人 other people. And also we know 别 means don't. If you put 别 in front of a sentence, like 别说话, 别吃饭, 别看电视, 别打人, 对吧? 别 don't do something. So what is the difference between, what is the connection between don't and others? If you don't do this, if this is don't, then others is the right answer, right? Not this, but that. So there's a connection too, I think. 冰箱 is an easy one. Ice, literally ice box. 冰水 with a bit of a coldness. 2 drops is coldness or ice. And so there's ice. 香 with a bamboo on the top. So 冰箱 is ice box. We have a phrase here called 不但而且 it's a combination. In English, you don't really do that. If we translate each word of them directly or separately, 不但 is not only, 而且 means but also. Okay, not only but also. So it's pretty straightforward. 我们 Can you make some sentences like that? 我不但喜欢学汉语，而且想去中国。懂 right? Not only but also. Should be a layer up in a way, a level up. 他不但有钱，而且还很友好。有钱 means have money, rich. 友好 friendly. I don't know. So 不但而且 not only. I guess that you don't have to go a level up often, but also just two seemingly might be different things, but somebody has them both. Therefore, we use not only but also. 对吧？我们不但要学好汉语，而且要学好中国文化，对吧？ You don't just learn the language, you also learn 文化, the culture as well. Okay, so I'm gonna type 文化 there, and so I hope we all have a bit of culture. 我们有文化 ，OK， 中国文化，汉语和中国文化。I guess I will stop here. Then I will do C. I will start with C in our next lesson, maybe. Yeah, it's a good idea. Don't want to do too long a video because that's a bit tiring. Anyway, there's a storm out there, and hopefully everything's going to be fine tomorrow. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. And yeah, if you want to support me, thank you very much. No pressure, but a bit pressure. I will see you next in my next video. Bye. Have a good time. Bye bye. It's all good.